Hey guys, welcome to lesson 3 for chapter 10. As promised, today we are using all of our subjects. We get to add in some more subjects. Today we're practicing our affirmation phrases that say también. And as you can see, the structure is basically the same. We use auxiliary verbs and we're still using to and so. The important thing to remember here is that sometimes there are different auxiliary verbs for different subjects. So here's an example of that. My sister likes chocolate cupcakes. So do I, and my brother does too. I was training for a marathon, and they were too. I have gone to Europe, and so has she. The thing is, you've been practicing combining subjects with the correct verb all year long, so this isn't anything new. We just have to remember to apply that concept to affirmation phrases as well. And in case this is helpful, I made a big list of auxiliary verbs for different verb tenses. So hopefully this can be a good reference throughout the rest of chapter 10. Feel free to take a screenshot of this or even write it down in your notebook. Okay, enough grammar. Let's practice this.
Why can't you or the children help me with the dishes?
I have to study, and they do too.
Listen again.
Why can't you or the children help me with the dishes?
I have to study, and so do they.
Let's do number 1 together. Why weren't you and Bob at the meeting this morning? I missed the bus, and so did he. Number 2. Why are you and Vanessa so nervous today? I have 2 final exams tomorrow. And she does too. Notice that I only used one of the options. Feel free to practice that way, or you can practice both. Just know that in a real life conversation, you'll only use one. Next, we have some reading, and our story today is called Made for Each Other, which we can say in Spanish, son el uno para el otro. We're going to do a true, false, or maybe reading checkup, so feel free to read the statements before you read.
Louise and Brian are very compatible people. They have a lot in common. For example, they have similar backgrounds. He grew up in a small town in the South, and so did she. She's the oldest of 4 children, and he is too. His parents own their own business, and so do hers. They also have similar academic interests. She's majoring in chemistry, and he is too. He has taken every course in mathematics offered by their college, and so has she. She enjoys working with computers, and he does too. In addition, Louise and Brian like the same sports. He goes swimming several times a week, and so does she. She can play tennis very well, and so can he. His favorite winter sport is ice skating, and hers is too. Louise and Brian also have the same cultural interests. She has been to most of the art museums in New York City, and so has he. He's a member of the college theater group, and she is too. She has a complete collection of Beethoven's symphonies, and so does he. In addition, they have similar personalities. She has always been very shy, and he has too. He tends to be very quiet, and so does she. She's often nervous when she's in large groups of people, and he is too. Finally, they have very similar outlooks on life. She has been a vegetarian for years, and so has he. He supports equal rights for women and minorities, and so does she. She's opposed to the use of nuclear energy, and he is too. As you can see, Louise and Brian are very compatible people. In fact, everybody says they were made for each other.
To finish today, we have our reading checkup. So you know how to do this. Go ahead and read the 7 sentences you see and decide if the answer is true, false, or maybe. And here are your answers for that. Okay, nice work today. Keep practicing saying también with different subjects in your homework, page 113. Have a great week.
Yo tuve un susto recientemente. Alguien a quien amo se enfermó. Esos días de COVID son días que nos hacen cuestionar qué de verdad importa. Porque la vida es corta y nadie es invencible y nada es invulnerable. Entonces, en este contexto, yo quiero compartirte buenas noticias. Hay un camino que tú puedes tomar que se dirige hacia el Creador que ama tu alma. Hay una verdad, entre muchas opiniones hay una verdad absoluta y hay vida para ti y se encuentra en nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Puedo decir de forma personal que Él me ha cambiado la vida transformándome de una persona egoísta y arrogante en una nueva criatura. Él me ha transformado. Es mi esperanza para hoy y también es mi esperanza cuando un día yo llegue a las puertas de la eternidad. Él es mi esperanza y también puede ser la tuya.